Hey everybody, it's Red Panda Gamer here for another vlog video. It's about time too. I know I said I was going to be doing more vlogs on this channel, but I didn't. I've been incredibly busy. I just recently finished up the Zelda Top 10 Part 2. Sorry that took me so long. Like literally I was so busy I didn't even want to work on it. It took me forever to just write the script. And then when I finally wrote the script, I read it through, and I've had this audio file just sitting there. And I didn't have any desire to edit, so I was just kind of sitting there like, okay, this is here, and I just couldn't do it. So finally the other day I'm like, no, I'm doing this, and the problem was I didn't want to work on any reviews or any other top 10s or anything like that until I finished that top 10. And by reviews, I'm not talking about my player pass videos, even though those are like first impression reviews. I'm talking about like the actual reviews, which I'm planning on my next one right now. So I am really sorry for those of you who waited so long for it, and hopefully it was worth the wait. I know it wasn't the best. It was kind of thrown together. I wish it would have been a little better, but obviously a lot of you enjoyed it. I won't spoil anything, but I like that so many of you enjoyed the joke I put in it. So today I actually wanted to talk about some of my pickups and a new project I'm going to be working on another channel. So first of all, I have a game store. So I work at GameStop, but then there's also a used movies and games store that sells more retro stuff. And I go there all the time. I don't always necessarily buy stuff, but it's where I get most of my retro stuff nowadays, because I prefer to go into a store and physically see it rather than just, you know, buy it on eBay and hope it's actually in pretty good condition. So I went in there today. They had a buy two get one free sale that was going on over the weekend, but since it started yesterday, I was like, there's no way there's going to be anything good left over. But as I was leaving the store, the store is called Shallow Grave. So just if you're ever in Northwest Indiana, that's go to Shallow Grave. If you're, but so I was about to leave, you know, I'm pretty good friends with the people there, so I was talking to them, like, you know, there's really nothing here I want, you know, I have most of everything that's here, so I think I'm gonna go. And so I was leaving, and all of a sudden I see this husband and wife, older, coming in with like a big box of like Super Nintendo games, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait and stay. So I waited. It took forever. It literally took like a half hour for the guy to go through all the games and to price them all and to give them their total. And then they wanted to shop around, and you can't let someone look at games that someone just brought in until like everything's finished, which, I mean, it makes sense. Because then it's like, oh man, this game, it's worth so much money. Because then they're like, well, I'm not selling it to you for, you know, $10 when it's worth 50. Anyway, so I decided to go ahead and, there you go. Hopefully that's lighter for you. I decided to go ahead and wait. It took about a half hour, but it was totally worth it. First of all, the games I got on my own, the games I saw there that I wanted, Mega Man 8 for PlayStation 1. It is actually, I was really surprised at first because it was only $8, but it's because it's the anniversary edition of 8. But 8's interesting because most people don't consider it a very good game. I do though. I think it's really, really good. And now there's actually anime scenes. So it's, in some ways, it's better than the original Mega Man 8. And apparently, right here, it says there's a phone number. The Capcom hint line. I'm going to try and call it, because I'm actually kind of curious now. I wonder if it actually still works, or if it'll charge me. And I will go ahead and put it on speaker, too. 1-900... I wasn't even planning on doing this. I didn't even see this was on here. It's on the disc. 680-253. I wonder if this will work. This game is from what, 2000?
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. Announcement 4, switch to 0-1.
Huh. So I guess it doesn't work anymore. That's too bad. I don't know where I'm going to get my Capcom hints now. I wonder if they actually have a hint line and it's just moved. So yeah, I got this for $8, which I think it's actually worth $15, but I could be wrong. And the other game I got that they already had there, which, I mean, it's not like a good game by any means, but it's a boxed game, which I love boxed games. Sorry if the text is reversed. But it's Golf, the original Golf game. Not Tiger Woods Golf, not Golf 1998. This is Golf, the one that started it all. And I love black box games. Like, that's what this line of games was. It was like the launch games practically for the NES, and, you know, it was Donkey Kong. It was pretty much everything. All the original, all the like most popular original NES games. It had its manual, which is in kind of rough shape, but, you know, it's still there, and the game itself. So I was really happy about that. I only have one other black box game, but it's not in the box. It's got the manual though, which is cool. So I got those two, and this was only $4, which is pretty good for a box game. And I also picked up the new Professor Layton game because I love the Professor Layton series. And actually, they're doing a puzzle a day where every single day you can download a new puzzle, which is really cool. And I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of this game actually on Ninbuzz, so definitely check that out. Now, for the games that she brought in, now these were games I found on my own, and Layton, which I bought at GameStop. The games she brought in, she had about 35 games, from like Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World, 2 copies of Donkey Kong Country, a bunch of sports games, all the games for the Super Scope. She didn't have a Super Scope, which is a bummer. And then these games. So I'll start from least awesome to most awesome. Not that any of them are more or less awesome. First one is Wario's Woods, which was Wario's first console game, I believe. Yeah, because everything else was on the Game Boy. It's just a puzzle game. I may or may not do a review of this. It's a pretty short, simple game, so I might do a video on it. It's really cool. Only downside, of course, is it has writing on it, but he gave it to me for really cheap because of that. Other game I got, which I was really happy about, is Goof Troop. You might know this game because the Game Grumps just Let's Played it, but I know it because it's yet another awesome Disney game that Capcom made. So I'm really happy to own this. I've never owned this game. Actually, I've never owned any of these games. Next up is cool, and actually this game, the game shop I shop at, any game over $10 they give you a game case for, which is pretty cool. But this one I'm really happy about, Doom. Some of you may or may not know Doom. This is the Super Nintendo version of it, and it's actually in decent condition. I mean, it's not the best, but it's cool. It's red. Awesome. I like red cartridges. And that's a pretty cool game. I was also considering doing a video on that, but most people know Doom. And now the Coup de Grace, the game I'm most happy that I was able to get a hold of. A game I've been wanting to get a hold of, but it's always so damn expensive. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. This is a really awesome game. It's also a co-op game. It's made by Konami and LucasArts. It's a very, very underrated game. And at this point, well, I almost don't even feel like I can call it underrated because most people who talk about it say it's one of the best games ever. So I just think it's underplayed. I don't think enough people have played this game, and it's really kind of hard to get a hold of. Not because it's super rare. Like, I've seen copies go on. Like, the actual price of this game online is like $30. But most people, since there's a pretty high demand for them, there's not a lot on sale, so supply and demand, so the prices go way up. And I got this for $15. He gave me a good deal on it. Since I bought all these games. So yeah, those were my pickups. I'm really happy about them. I'm really, really glad I was able to get a hold of Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Doom. Because those are two games I've always kind of wanted to own. And Goof Troop even. I've never even seen like Goof Troop around. So I was pretty happy about that. I also got this couch for free. I know I still haven't shown you guys around my apartment, and I apologize for that. I will eventually do one. But not till it's ready. I still have a lot of posters to put up on my wall. I put up my movie poster of Where the Wild Things Are. Probably can't see it because of glare. But yeah, that's all for my pickups. Subscribe to this channel. Vlogs are here if you want to see them. I know a lot of people like to know what's going on in YouTubers' lives, and I know I was doing my Animal Crossing series, and I know a lot of people miss it. And you know, it was interesting because I got a comment on, I think, the Zelda Top 10 video. And it was someone asking me to do an Animal Crossing video, and to be honest, guys, I'm not planning on doing anything Animal Crossing related until Animal Crossing 3DS comes out, or Animal Crossing New Leaf as it's called now. I'm definitely going to do videos for New Leaf when it comes out, but I don't think it's supposed to come out in like March or May, until March or May, so it's going to be a while. I was considering doing a video on, I believe it's called Forest Life, and it was the Nintendo 64 version of Animal Crossing. I might do a video on it just to show it off, just as something, because I know a lot of people like Animal Crossing, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so check out my Professor Layton series on Ninbuzz. I'm actually going to record it right now. This is my recording device, by the way. I don't think I've ever shown it in a video, but it's very simple. It's just that little black box that has a capture unit in it, and it's got a USB that goes into the computer. And that's really it. It's a lot of money for something that seems simple. It's really not, though. But yeah, like this video, favorite this video, comment, subscribe to this vlogging channel if you haven't already, and if you're not subscribed to Red Panda Gamer, my actual Let's Play review channel, do that as well. Until then, I'm Red Panda Gamer, and I'll see you guys in the next one.